Hey, what's up everybody? It is Sunday, but we have a little bit of a different album opening today. We got our copies of ITZY Born to Be in the mail last week, and these are the ones I picked up from the ITZY shop, so they do have signed inclusions. Last time I checked, they were still available, so what we're going to do today is just go through the track list really quick, look at the concept books, and then take a look at the inclusions, and hopefully that'll help you decide if you want to pick them up for yourself, because again, they are still available in the shop. All right, so looking at the track list, which they put in the corner over here. So this is a really good track list. We had a whole react video to it, but I really like this track list and think it's a really good example of like ITZY's strongest themes, if that's the right way to word it. So we have Born to Be, Untouchable, Mr. Vampire, and Dynamite, all of which are really hard-hitting songs. Like, they're really good hype songs. So if you haven't given them a listen to, definitely check them out because all of those songs are really, really good. After that, we have the solo songs Crown on My Head, Blossom, Runaway, Mine, and Yet But. And when I was listening to these songs for the first time, I think they're a really good example of bringing out the best traits of each member and their like singing styles or what they're really good at. So even though it's different than like the first four songs, I think it's a really good set of songs, especially for when you think about the concert. They're going to have their solo like songs, and I'd really recommend giving them a listen to before the concert if you plan on attending. And then the last song we have is Escalator, which was kind of a song I had mixed feelings on, but it does go very well with Born to Be. So if you listen to the album on a repeat, going from Escalator into Born to Be is a really good, consistent feeling. So it's the kind of album you can put on a repeat and it'll feel really whole. So really good track list in my opinion. This is going to be the Red album, the first one that we're going to open here. And it's kind of hard to see, but it does say Born to Be in like an etched or like a raised lettering right here. So at first I thought this was the only place it said ITZY Born to Be, but it does have it on the top. It's just like in raised lettering. All right, so here comes the struggle part, right? It's okay. We're gonna carefully take out our scissors. All right, and hopefully that was enough. It was not enough, okay. I don't know if anyone struggles with opening album plastic as much as I do. Because I don't want to, like, rip the book, you know what I'm saying? Alright, here we go. So this is the first one. Why don't we just go ahead and open them all up right now? Because I feel like we're going to be struggling pretty bad. Alright, that one was a little bit easier to open. And we've got this version here. I don't know if the different versions have different names or if they're just different colors. All right, cool. There we go. All right. So they feel real premium because it's like, this feels like matted, which is really cool. All right, so let's go ahead and take the inclusions out of here. I don't know which way they're facing, so we're just gonna slip them off screen. Okay, so they are facing upwards, so you can open it like this and then take them out that way. All right, cool. Is that it? Is there more? It feels like there's a poster here. No, okay. So let's go ahead, let's flip through the red version and see what the concepts are in here. So this one I feel like is like the signature one. This is like the staple one. Here we go. We start off with the nice OT4 for this particular album. Really hoping that we could have had Leah in here. But this is going to be, I feel like, kind of the cover for Born to Be. Then we start off with some Yeji pages. Really like this concept. Again, this really like dark concept that looks like very cool, very fierce. I do kind of have mixed feelings about like the black matted pages because I feel like they attract like oils from fingers, so it like I just don't like the feeling of when like the finger oil stays on the page. I don't know, that's just me. So these are the Ryujin pages. Again, very, very fierce looking. Really like the red and black concepts that they got going on here. And of course Ryujin looking very, very fierce. And then we have a nice group shot of the four of them. Then we have the Charyong pages. I really like this like intro page. Like it's very like artsy. So so this is like a full try-on page. Do the other ones have like a full page? Sort of. But we have like a full 2-page try-on page here. Again, really digging the concept. And if you've looked at the music video, honestly, this looks like it was all shot in one place. And then we wrap up with the Yuna pages here. Oh, look, Yuna got a 2-page too. All right. But yeah, even like this blank space here is really, really cool. I feel like it really adds to like the whole concept of the album. Then we have the group photos here. We have the track list, so these are just the names of the songs. And then it looks like we've got the production pages, the thanks pages. And then we wrap up with Born to Be and kind of like a flowery looking theme on the back, which is very different than like the rocks kind of theme we had throughout the entire first part. So I don't know if that was intentional or if they're going for like an artistic direction here, but if this looks like an artistic direction to you, definitely let me know in the comments below. All right, then we have the CD itself, which is just, it looks like a red plain CD, nothing too crazy going on there. So that's what the CD looks like in case you wanted to check it out. All right, so that's going to be the Red concept album. Again, kind of like, it feels like the flagship concept. All right, so let's go ahead and take the inclusions out of here. So again, you can open it upside down like this in case you wanted to take out the inclusions that way. And then this is going to be the blue version of the album, which I feel like in the game was like ice blue silver, but maybe that's just what they named the card theme. All right, so we've got the blue theme here. So kind of more of like, honestly, like a colder vibe. So still really fierce looking with like the denim and the leather, but definitely feels like a cooler kind of vibe, more of like a chiller kind of vibe, as opposed to the Red album, which was very like fierce, it felt very like fire. And this feels very like ice. As weird as that sounds, this is just the type of vibe that the photos and the actual album give. And we still have these like black and white like intro pages, so these are the region pages. Like even the lighting that they picked for these photos is very like cool, very like cold feeling. So yeah, it definitely gives like an ice blue silver kind of vibe. The fact that they look a little bit more bundled up than the first one kind of gives kind of like a cold vibe too. We have the Charyong pages. Oh, we got something in here. Okay. I don't know what this is. I don't know why it came like this, but we're going to put that to the side right there. These are really cool concepts. I feel like they really made good photos with this one. We've got the Yuna pages. Like, it feels like just the quality of albums lately has been very, like, high res. Even, like, the blue fingernails kind of gives, like, a cool concept, too. So it's kind of like the more natural or darker colors that give kind of, like, this cold vibe. So here is the group shot. Let me see if I can get it outside of the light there. And then again, we have the track listing here. We have the ITZY thanks page, the individual members thanks pages. And then of course the contents production staff. And lastly, we have another kind of like flowery looking page, but this one does seem more like ice. It might just be the fact that they chose blue as the color, but it does seem very cold comparatively. All right, here is the blue CD in case you wanted to just check that out for a quick second there. Now, I don't know what concept is in this final one, because in the Superstar JYP game, there's only 2 themes. Oh, well, I guess this one had this could be the Untouchable theme. But let's go ahead, let's take a look. Let's flip it over, take out the inclusions really quick. If I can find where they are. There they are. Okay. All right. So this is the black version of the album and the last version before we go over the inclusions. So Born to Be, is this? Oh, this doesn't come off. Okay. All right, so it looks like we've got some of like the ice blue silver or the blue concept in here. So we've got the Yeji pages. Now this is more of like, it feels like more of like an aesthetic concept. rather than going for a particular theme, actually it looks like it delves into both. So in case you didn't know which one to get, I guess you could just get the black version and have a little bit of both. So here's some of like the ice blue silver theme. And then back to the Born to Be theme. So yeah, I guess the black version is very, if you don't know which one to get, why not get both? As like a combination, right? We have the Charyong pages. These are, I believe, different photos than what we've seen from the past two, though. So it is still very unique in that sense where you have to have all three to get the full. Maybe. Actually, why don't we take a look? Because I remember I was talking about this page earlier. Okay, it's ever so slightly different. So it is different, but it's very like, okay, move your hand. And then it's a different photo. All right? So it is still very unique in its own way. It won't feel like you're getting just like a duplicate. Then we have the final pages, the Yuna pages. So again, the ice blue silver kind of concept. And then the Born to Be concept too. We have the Born to Be group shot. And I have a feeling there's also going to be the ice blue silver. No? Okay. So kind of interesting. The black one is definitely one to pay attention to because it does have both themes, but it kind of feels like it has more of the Born to Be theme than the ice blue silver theme. So here is the track list again, the thanks pages. And then finally, the last album, the black version of the CD. So there's that for you in case you want to check it out. So yeah, so if you like either concept particularly, definitely go with the red or the blue album. The black one feels kind of like if you don't know which one to get, why not get both? All right, so those are the three concept books. So we're going to go ahead and... This looks like a lyric book. It kind of feels like a lyric book. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it feels like a lyric book. So here's the track list. And yeah, this is going to be the lyric book. I like the concept of the lyric book, though. This, like, black and white concept. And it's very simple. And then, of course, we have the solo members with their... Oh, wait, is this just... Oh, there's no Leah page. Like, this is the Leah song page. But there's no photo for Leah. Oh. Hopefully Leah's on her way to recovery and feeling a lot better soon. And she can get back to performing if she wants to. Then we have the Yuna page, the Charyong page. Then we have the escalator page. So this is actually just a lyric book. So we can actually take all of these and put them to the side. Okay. So I don't know if there's going to be a good way to organize this. So we're just going to go from the top. We're just going to look at the top of the inclusions and then go from there. Okay, so one of these is facing upright. Oh, okay. All right, well, the signature that we got for the black album is going to be the Yuna one. It is like a postcard, and this looks really, really cool, actually. So you can definitely see the signature there. These are what the inclusions look like. And again, you can get these from the ITZY shop. So they are available for purchase right now in case you wanted to pick them up. So that is going to be the Yuna sign. All right, let's see. Some of these are like right side up. So what if we face them upside down like that? Okay, so what is this? Is this a poster? All right, so this is the poster. This came in the black version of the album. And I don't know if it's going to be the same poster across the 3 different albums. All right, and then we've got this, which is something. This is indeed something. Oh, it's like a big poster. It's like a mini poster. So we got Charyong as our mini poster for the black version. And then this is, oh my gosh, it's like all the inclusions. I don't know which way is right side up. Okay, so no, this is backwards, but it's see-through. Okay, and then this is kind of like a mini card. So we have a Charyong mini card. It's not as big as like a postcard, but it's like a mini card. And then we have kind of like a little film reel here. So for this one, we got the Ryujin film reel. I can't tell if you're having a good look at it there. But yeah, it's like a little film reel. I don't really know how to display this one because it feels like it has to be on like a piece of paper or something in order for you to see it clearly, but specifically like a white piece of paper. But it's a cool inclusion. I think it's like a really interesting one. I just don't know the best way to display it. Or is it displayed with this thing? It could be displayed with this thing. That does sort of seem actually like the right mood. So it's kind of like a little film reel. That's interesting. That's actually just like a really interesting inclusion. So what is this? Okay, and then we've got, man, this is a very Charyong heavy inclusions list. All right, so we got the Charyong, and this is like, I don't know what this is, but it feels like it pairs with that. I don't know. What do y'all think? All right, so we'll put that there. And then we have 2 photo cards, so it looks like 2 photo cards per album, and it looks like you can tell who they are just based on the signature, so we're just going to open up the top one there. We've got a Yeji photo card from the Ice Blue Silver kind of theme, and then our second photo card is a Ryujin photo card. Okay, so we got kind of like the 2 like cold theme photo cards here. So a decent list of inclusions per album, but it looks like you only get 2 photo cards, and I feel like photo cards are really the inclusions that people are going for. All right, so we have this, which is going to be our little, like, well, not our mini poster, but kind of like a big-ish poster. So we've got another Charyong inclusion poster. So we've got 2 here. So I have to find a buddy who is a Charyong bias and then give them a poster there. All right, and then we have, let's flip that upside down because that is, oh, it already tells you on the back. All right, so I'm not going to spoil it because it's already been spoiled, but on the back of the card, it tells you which signature you got, and in this case, we got the Ryujin signed inclusion, so it looks like this is going to be the general concept, like the Ice Blue Silver kind of concept for these signed postcards. So this is the Ryujin one, so thankfully we got 2 different ones. Hopefully for the last one, we can get a 3rd different one. So let's go ahead and put those on top there. And then, of course, we have the poster, which looks like it's the exact same poster. So these posters are all the same across all 3 albums. So there is the poster once more in case you wanted to check it out. All right, and then we're going to put that over here. And then we did get the same inclusions as before, where we have the little, like, there was no right way to put them upside down because they were easy to see. Like, some of them are see-through. So we got the Yuna Born to Be, like, mini card here. We also had the Yuna, like, lenticular photo thing. It's upside down. So we got the Yuna one here. So this is what it looks like. Again, just going through the reel there. And then for our shiny background card, we've got another Charyong. We've got a lot of Charyong stuff. All right. So that is that. And then we've got, okay, so these are 2 definitely different types of cards because these were the ones that came from the Black album and they had signatures on the back. Now these don't. So let's see who we got for these 2. So we got Ryujin with a little red heart, and then we got Yeji. So I think, yeah, we've got, all right, so we got 2 Ryujin cards and 2 Yeji cards so far. 2 very different themes. And then we've got the last, so I think the right way to do this is flip everything upside down like that. So I think that was the best way. Maybe that was the best way to go about it. All right. So this is going to be our last, like, mini-ish, not mini-ish poster. So we got another Charyong one. We are 3 for 3. 3 different albums, 3 different concepts, but we ended up with 3 Charyong albums. So in case I know somebody who wants a Charyong little mini poster, definitely feel free to hit me up and let me know. All right, so we've got the little mini postcard-ish thing here. We've got Ryujin. All right, so we got 3 different ones. So we got Yuna, Charyong, and Ryujin for our mini card here. For our little, like, film strip, we got another Yuna here. So this is the Yuna film strip one more time. And then for our, like, shiny background, I want to say it's Charyong. I have a feeling. No, we got a Yeji one. Okay, so this one is different. All right, there we go there. And then we did get, this is the other photo card. So I think this is the signed inclusion. So we got a Yeji signed inclusion. Very cool. So we did get 3 different members here. Ironically, not getting a Charyong sign because it feels like we got a lot of Charyong stuff. It's very interesting, like, the spread of the different stuff we got. But we did get a Yeji signature inclusion. And again, it's like a postcard. So these are all, I think the other ones weren't red on the back. So how many different inclusions are there? Like, how many different versions are there? See, they're all different. That's very interesting. I wonder if all the Yuna ones are white, if all the Ryujin ones are black, if all the Yeji ones are red, and if the Charyong one is blue in that case. And then of course we got our 2 photo cards here. So they do have the signatures on the back, so it's a little easy to tell who you got if you recognize the signatures. But for our 2 photo cards, our first one is Charyung. So we got a Charyung selfie photo with a cherry Casetify case. You know, I'm really interested as to why they made the backings different across all the different albums, because it's easy to tell who you got based on the signature that you got. So we got a Charyung selfie photo card, and this is different than our other photo cards, right? This came out of the Red album, and this is a selfie. So I wonder if the other card that we got is going to be a selfie photo card, and if they specifically come from the Red album. So we got Yuna. So we got a Yuna selfie photo card as well. So 2 selfie photo cards from the same album. If someone in the comments could let me know if they picked up the Red album and got 2 selfie photo cards. Like, I wonder if each album has different photo cards, like different groups of photo cards in them. So yeah, someone in the comments, let me know. Also, it just hit me, the cherries and her Instagram handle, Cherrio. Is it because of cherries? Maybe that's it. I don't know. Someone in the comments, let me know. Let me know what you think about the phone case and then the Instagram name. So wrapping up, we've got the 3 Charyung posters. We have the big poster there. Then we have the 3 like silverback things. We got 1 Yeji and 2 Charyungs. For our postcards, we got 3 different members, which is nice. We got Ryujin, Yuna, and what was our last one? Our last one is the Charyung. So we got lots of Charyung stuff here. And then for our film strips, we got the 2 Yunas and the 1 Ryujin. And then for our photo cards, we ended up with 1 Charyung. We ended up with 1 Yuna, 2 Yeji photo cards, and then 2 Ryujin photo cards. And they all were very different. And then for our signature inclusions, we've got the Yeji, we got the Ryujin, and we got the Yuna. Thankfully getting a different member for each one. And again, these are still available from the ITZY shop. So if you want to pick up these signed inclusions, definitely check out the shop. I think it ran for $32 plus shipping. So all in all, each album, I think it was like $96 for everything plus shipping. So really cool stuff here, really cool inclusions. I would honestly prefer the signature version over the Target extra photo card. So if you want to spend that money, definitely give the ITZY shop a visit and take a look there. But with that being said, that is the end of the video. Let's go ahead and spread out these signed inclusions one more time so you can see them. That is the end of the video. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to leave a comment down below and I'd be happy to answer when I have the time. But that is all for now. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, until next time, take it easy.